Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fail-tastic episode of Fail PG. As usual, I am the Mighty Mage, and tonight we have with us Ross the Boss. Don't worry about that. That's totally fine. We'll wake him up with a combat round in a moment here.
I heard combat.
Hey, Goat!
Hey, man. I won't get shot for this. I'm in a safe place.
Right.
Right.
And Surge.
What's this about not getting shot and being in a safe place? I don't subscribe to people being safe. There's no way you're safe here. There's no safe anywhere. There's no being safe anywhere when he is the GM. No, you're not safe. You're actually quite a dead man. You're living on borrowed time, man. You're living on borrowed time.
But yeah, I'm safe.
Funny.
So you thought you were safe, and then he hit you with that 60 frame hit combo that never ends.
Never ends.
And you got caught with a 6 frame overhead at the beginning of it.
And the reset is guaranteed because it's a frame trap, and I can do
Exactly.
Yep, you're setting yourself up now. It's gonna be fun.
On a bun.
What?
What? Am I not allowed to bender right now? Or is that what you're telling me?
No, I just want to know who buns you putting it on.
I don't know. I was referring to hot dog buns. Why did you refer a person's bun?
I mean, yeah, I meant the same thing.
We know what sort of we know what sort of show he's running tonight in the back of his mind.
Oh yeah.
Is that different from any other night? Is it
No.
I mean, most nights he's thinking about. Well, I can't say that on the show. Insert random fetish here.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, it's not like this is a PG rated show.
Gotta have this.
Yeah, you're right about that. But apparently, I'm also told that I have to watch what I say and learn my pronouns and refer to people as they're supposed to be referred to, but they're not being referred to what they're supposed to be referred to. So I don't know what to do anymore. I'm actually confused.
Hey, man. Hey, that's a minefield you're walking to. I'll just not say anything.
Like, I'm not supposed to tell a kid that they're a kid anymore. How is that wrong? How is that not okay? To tell a kid that they're a kid.
It's 2020. It's 2022. That's why.
I could make some really inappropriate comments about that, but I'm not going to. Instead, we're going to move along here before this goes too far down the rabbit hole of
too late.
Dastardly depravity. So for the folks viewing at home, it's only been about a week since the last episode came out. For us, however, it's been almost 6 weeks. So this is going to be a bit of a rocky start. Bear with us. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. So when I go back to edit this episode and the one before this one, I am going to be doing notes to compare to see what we forgot in this one, because I've been doing that a lot lately.
Oh, yes.
Just
all the inconsistency.
Oh, yeah, we actually got this wrong.
Right. So take everything that you knew about the lore and the world building that we've made so far, ball it up all nice and neat, nice little bow on it, and then throw it over your shoulders. Gone, done.
It's going to be a fun night.
That's about accurate.
So last time on Fail PG, Ronnie, Stryker both met with the Oracle to discuss the findings and the stone being misappropriated by certain ne'er-do-wells and what they ought to do about it. Whilst Noel got a grand tour of all of the beer brewing facilities on the first tier, got almost blackout drunk, staggered outside and started playing with his giant sword. No, not that one.
So not the Sword-hander?
Right.
Oh.
And
did the sword get longer?
it might have gotten longer and a little bit, stiffer, a little bit sturdier, yeah.
And yet that lady who was cooking the food couldn't get that to happen.
So
wait, I would have swore I saved it. How much gold did I have?
Oh no, and he's lost all his gold again. I do remember
The ongoing trend continues.
I typed it in. I would have swore I saved it when I typed it in. I would have swore I saved it. Apparently not.
Noel did win a few silver pieces from his drinking buddy. I don't remember how many, though, so you may have to rewatch the previous episode to find out how much gold you have.
Is this the scenario where I have to bring up the episode now just for him?
We're not doing it right now. He's just going to have whatever's in his pockets now.
Oh, never mind. I see it. Okay, that was an old file.
I found it now.
I think it's 3 gold.
If you say so. You guys are responsible for tracking your own items, man. I can't do everything.
Hold on. Why do you have 2 of the same file?
I think I remember I renamed it for a certain reason. I don't remember.
We don't ask these questions. We don't want to know the answers.
Yeah.
This is fail PG, man.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to be the one failing right now, not him.
Hang on.
Messing with my mojo.
Hang on. This is Fail PG. Everyone here is allowed to fail. It's not all about you.
Right.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. You know what? You're right. Failure is a universal cosmic energy that flows through all beings, and all are made as one through failure. You're right about that. Doesn't matter where you are in the universe. Doesn't matter if you're an Earthling, Martian, or Uranian, or that thing that the mighty mage threw into the black hole last weekend. What was that, by the way?
It's gonna be your tongue in a moment. You don't stop interrupting my recap.
That sounds like it was a dragon.
So Noel gained the special new combat skill, the Drunken Sword, which only works if he has an alcoholic beverage on hand and can drink it. So now he's gonna have to start carrying some booze around.
Oh yeah, I do have that. Yep, I do have it on here. Drunken Sword.
Yeah. Ronnie, as I recall, was a little bit salty with Stryker for apparently taking the evil stone out of the tomb without telling anybody, allowing it to be captured, and possibly leading to the untimely demise of one poor abandoned Riku. She's currently storming her way down to the foot of the mountain to retrieve some dragon scales. And
dragon scales.
That old farming company.
Yes, the farmhouse that was destroyed. That's true. And,
It wasn't on me.
And Stryker just finished unlocking his full potential.
I went Super Saiyan, guys.
Yes, is now Super Saiyan and can do sparkly, magic-y stuff sometimes.
Sometimes.
And enchanted his longbow, as I recall, to occasionally blast things with lightning.
Yes.
Including
if he
maybe
says,
himself.
If he says M. Night Shyamalan's full name, he does a really powerful spell.
Summons an eldritch horror.
Oh, don't forget!
It makes 3 plot twists at the same time.
Don't forget this. I made somebody shit themselves.
That's true. You did.
That's the thing you remember, not the one thing I was going to mention, which was, didn't we walk in on the Oracle in the middle of a booty call?
You walked in on the Oracle on something.
May not Neliatu Shyamalan.
Well, there goes plot twist number 1 and 2 all at the same time.
Suddenly the mountain behind you all erupts, fire and ash, and a giant smoke being rises out and goes, I live!
The ghost of a bunch of Avatar fans come
I 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Now, when you say, Now, when you say Avatar fans, do you mean like Avatar: The Last Airbender or Avatar, that shitty little movie with the blue things in it?
No, I'm not talking about the overrated CGI movie. I'm talking about the really bad Last Airbender live action.
No, the ones that are
so
fans
you're
of
not even
those.
talking about the cartoon with Aang in it, the actual good season.
Yeah, that's why I said M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan directed that. Yeah.
Yep, that's the perfect thing for summoning an eldritch horror.
I actually forgot he directed that movie. I hate you so much for reminding me.
Which is so weird because even when his movies are bad, at least they look like they have production value, and he tried. This looks like he didn't try. It's cartoony bad. Whatever. Let's go back to the show.
I've used. I mean, it sucked, but I mean,
No. I mean, saying something sucks is one thing, but saying it sucks is an understatement. That's an understatement. That's what.
Look, we don't talk about that movie. We don't talk about that. I can't even say the name of that movie. We don't talk about that one. What was another? It's a couple of them we don't talk about.
Well, we'll leave it alone for now. And we'll just end it on a good note and say, to get off the subject of bad movies, and say that, at least from what I'm hearing, the One Piece movie that came out this week was good. What a lot of people were saying. So there's that.
Because it was animated.
Not really. It's some anime. Oh, you know what? These are shoujos, though. These shoujo movies that come out of theater are pretty good.
There we go. So that should get us off that subject now, right?
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
all right, let's get back to it. I'm sorry.
well, that's it with the recap, and it only took us 10 minutes that time to get through all the usual bullshitting. So
yeah,
hey, that's actually pretty good for us.
Don't be clapping, damn it! We're supposed to be worse than that. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus.
So, Noel, as I recall, you, after finishing practicing your drunken swordsmanship, walked up to the the magisterium, where Stryker was learning his fancy, sparkly moves, and witnessed him destroy a couple of things and scare one of the students literally shitless. He caught a little bit of shrapnel, but thankfully, you're tough as nails.
Drunken state.
Yeah, didn't even really get fazed by it. What do you think of all this? Now Stryker's got these sparkly powers.
Oh my god! Wow, Stryker. Can you teach me that? Can you teach me that? Do I say magic words?
Yeah. Say a magic word and see what happens.
I'll keep it safe this time.
Keep it safe this time.
You shouldn't give him an open-ended thing like that.
I know. That's what I tell him.
And if I remember correctly, didn't they leave to go try and search for Ronnie because he ran into him?
Wait, yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I was trying to remember which way Ronnie went, right?
They were just getting ready to leave the magisterium.
Yeah, because Ronnie was down under the bridge or something, still looking for scales.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever got around to exploring how far Ronnie made it, actually.
Not yet.
Not yet. I said, oh, you can't think of any words? All right, you know what? I'll show you later. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. No, but can you show me how to do it for real, or is that something?
I'll show you. And I look back at the master and say, I'll make sure he explodes good.
Very good. Now go explode somewhere else and make big explosions so I hear about it later from Courier. Always like to catch up with my students.
Yeah, okay.
And if you somehow manage... What's this?
Do I need to learn... I'm sorry. I'll keep going.
Yes. Yeah, let me see. You will be fine. I'm sure he will teach you to explode wonderfully. I will say this, though. If somehow you survive your next 24 hours, come back and see me. I might teach you a bit more.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back, too.
Good luck.
He's like, I'm too important.
I actually forgot that's what the master sounded like.
Right? That's what I did, too.
Eastern European Slav.
But it's funnier because of what happened last weekend. So it's funnier now. Now I have something to base it with in real life to say he's actually fairly accurate.
What, the guy from Belarus? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he squat when he watches you trying to do it? Does he like?
You told him to keep it safe, and he failed to do so. Ladies and gentlemen,
only lasted about 40 seconds, but that's not really a surprise.
All of 40 seconds.
So I grabbed Noah and said, "Come on, buddy, let's go."
Man, I know you people have good liquor. Can you have?
Easily. And I go, Yeah, I think you had enough. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I drunk. I guess I. Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
I really enjoy Drunk Null. All right, you guys head out of the Magisterium, and where are you going? Striker, you're kind of in the lead. Slash pulling poor Null along.
I'm like, no, which way did you come from? No, wake up. Come on. And I was like, come on. I know you're drunk, but I know you know where you came from.
Where did I come from? Oh, wait. I got this. I think I came from that way? Yeah, no.
Wait, you came from up the mountain? But you was already up there. So
wait. Yeah, no. I think I came from I came from the boat, right? Oh,
you was going towards the boat?
Oh man, my wife always used to nurse my hangovers. I wonder what my wife's doing now.
Nursing someone else's hangover.
There's nothing more fancier than a Mandingo party happening at Noel's house.
It was a Mandingo party.
Who said Mandingo? You know what?
Don't worry, you'll find out when you get home.
We just gotta find. Let's go find Ronnie.
I didn't ask my wife.
I was like, wait. So then I go. Then I go back and say, wait. She went to go look for dragon scales. Did y'all go down to the foot of the mountain near that bridge? Remember Ronnie Scales, dragon, big scary roar said if they catch her, they're gonna kill her. Oh Lord,
he wasn't there for that conversation.
I forgot. I was like, wait, he wasn't there.
Yeah,
you know what? But okay, screw it. I'm just going to the foot of the mountain and start going towards the foot of the mountain.
Okay.
Just like, he too drunk. Let's go.
You guys start.
Even if he wasn't drunk, his puzzleness would make sense. He wasn't there.
I love it. I love it. You guys start heading down the pathway out of the monastery to the foot of the mountain. No, roll me a 100 side.
I literally forgot he wasn't there. Like, goddamn, as long as it's been. See, we already started.
I got a 78.
78. You stumble no less than 23 times on the way down the mountain. And on most of those occasions, Stryker has to haul you back to your feet.
Oh my God. Like, can I just roll you down this?
Oh man, that sounds fun.
Anybody's got a barrel?
You're walking down past all the brewers with like giant casks and stuff. You could absolutely get an empty barrel if you have a few coppers to spare.
You said how much?
Just a few coppers. Just stop any of the brewers hauling the barrels around.
I got 2 gold. I got no cow. That's a lot of stuff in my hat. I was like, you know what? Your armor should be able to hold up. Just roll them down.
All right, let me talk.
We're rolling Knowles. All right, now I'm gonna need you.
Rolling Knowles. That sounds like a rap song.
Rolling Knoll. I'm gonna need you to roll 100 side to see how far you roll.
I got a 20. A 20.
A 20.
Oh, wow.
My!
Oh my bad. I'm stupid. I got a 2. Sorry.
A 2. Oh Lord.
You went all the way down.
Oh my. So
did this episode just become an episode of Ren and Stimpy?
It might have.
There you go. Let's go your title.
So Stryker, you after the umpteenth time that Noel falls over, you decide to just shove him down the pathway. And Noel, in your drunken state, you think this would be a hoot. You tuck in and you start rolling. And rolling and rolling. And Stryker, you're just sort of watching as he's bouncing and picking up speed and carrying on down. And you realize, like, there's a point where the path curves off to the right, and there's like a sheer drop off the end, and it doesn't look like he's curving. And you start running down to catch up with him, but there's no way you're going to catch him. He's just going like a bat out of hell at this point.
Like, no, flap out. Open your arms.
Yeah, he launches off of this thing, up flying in the air. He gets a good, 10, 15 seconds of airtime before he comes back down. Crash bound. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to do this now. Yeah.
Does he fall into water? Please say.
No, not yet. But he does take a point of fall damage. But it would have been more than that. But thankfully, he's got that -2.
I had a tire. Remember?
Man.
No, just
I was like, plus he's drunk, so he don't feel none of this right now.
No, this is probably
I was like,
great.
"Whoa, yeah, this is fun." Oh man.
And all you can see at this point, Striker, is just a dust cloud, and he's just gone. He's out of your sight, tumbling down the mountain.
I was like, he'll be okay.
Ronnie, you know what's coming.
Hi. How we doing?
Oh, we're doing great. You're
That'll be hilarious.
by this point, you've walked all the way down to the bridge, and per Onwin's instructions, you've kept to the side of the mountain instead of crossing the bridge. There's this really narrow, thin, twisty, windy trail, probably more like a game trail than actual people using it. And you start making your way down, and you notice, yep, you're still descending, so yeah, this is probably leading to the foot of the mountain. And you go a little ways, and all of a sudden you start hearing this rumbling sound.
Ronnie immediately grabs for her axe and starts looking around.
I'm gonna need Noel and Ronnie both to roll 100 sides.
Oh, do what?
dear.
Roll a what?
Roll
100
100.
sides.
Okay.
27.
Ooh, I got a. I'm sorry. I got a 19.
19.
Oh, god damn it. This feels bad now. This feels bad.
Ronnie, you pull out the axe and you take up your fighting stance looking around. The rumbling noise is getting louder and louder, but it seems to be coming from all around you. You're not sure where the noise is coming from. You keep looking up and down this narrow trail for an attacker, but you don't see anything. Suddenly you hear some stones fall right behind you. You turn around, facing the mountainside, and look up just in time to see Noel vault off of another large rock, going probably a good 40 miles an hour, and just slams into your chest, knocking both of you flat to the path.
I'm trying to recover from my. Man, is that a titty I feel?
Can I do a strength check to see if I was able to at least check him at the last second to bounce him away from me so that he doesn't land flat on me?
Nope. You definitely got smashed. Yep.
God damn it.
I'm trying to get my bearings. So I'm like, oh well, shoot, is that you, Ronnie? Oh man, you should try it, man. We was on the whole. Man.
Ronnie just stares at you angrily. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, I know you're mad because you want your turn. You just have to walk up the hill.
She immediately just stands up and points her axe at your head and goes, "Stay here and just sober up, man."
Oh man, I had time my life.
Avalanche with that.
And I just sit down. I'm like, I'll just lay down, and maybe I'll take a little nap.
Brilliant.
Just shakes her head, holsters her axe, and continues to walk down the path.
Brilliant.
Absolutely bewildered.
So, bowling for Ronnie.
Wait. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes, apparently
No,
that's the new game.
I got a new move called the Rolling Knoll.
Dear Lord, no.
I'm sorry, I wanted to put that pun in, but look, can I make a move for real?
Well, considering you're drunk, Noel, we could add it to the drunk set. You gotta be drunk to do it.
Maybe. We'll think about it.
The
rolling knoll.
I'll say we do it like striker. You got a striker and a rolling knoll. We're gonna make a strike here today, baby.
That's actually a good point.
And now you've made it cringe.
Yeah.
Now you've made it cringe.
Yes.
Now I don't like this idea anymore.
All the
Too
more
bad.
reason for us to do it. All the more reason. Yep. All right, we'll think about this. Come back to it later. Ronnie, you leave Noel curled up in the middle of the pathway, already snoring loudly.
Yup.
As you keep following the winding trail, which appears and disappears periodically, takes you a good 15-20 minutes to creep your way / hack through the brush. And then up ahead, you see something that looks like it's gleaming or glimmering just a little bit. You move your head, you can see it sort of through the trees and the bushes, but hard to tell what it is.
Ronnie is gonna try to see if she can position herself to look just a little bit better. I know it's like a winding path. There's probably really nowhere to really post up, but if I can just angle myself enough without falling, that's what I'm trying to do.
Give me a 12 side for Dex.
That was a 6 plus 2, so 8.
Okay. You cautiously lean a little bit away from the rock face. There isn't as bad a sheer drop in front of you as in some other places in the path, but it still wouldn't be fun to take a tumble down there. Looking around, yeah, if you move your head, you can see that little glimmering flash through the shrubbery, but you're going to have to get closer to whatever it is to find out.
Ronnie, this shrubbery, how far, like, is it like a gap away, or?
So this winding path that you're taking is kind of rocky, mountainous terrain. There are bushes and shrubs and things clinging to the sides of the mountain all along here. This path that you're on is more like a game trail. It's very thin,
Right.
and it just sort of snakes and wends its way up and down in between these shrubs and the small trees that cling to the mountainside. It's kind of sparse, but there's some distance to wherever this gleaming thing is coming from. That's why there's so much foliage in the way.
She's gonna try and see if she can get to where that gleam is.
Okay. Give me another 12 side for Dex.
That would be another 8 total.
Okay. Start hiking your way up the trail and crawling through the brush. Eventually the trail disappears altogether. But the way ahead is clear enough that you can push away some shrubs and climb up on hand and knee sometimes on the rocky slope. But you can continue to get closer to this. The gleaming, whatever it is, appears and disappears periodically. Hard to say what it is until you're almost on top of it. At one point, you eventually crest a large boulder that was blocking your way, and you see that there's no more shrubs, no more foliage ahead of you. There's just what looks like a very large pile of loose stone that's just scattered all over, probably the remains of a rock fall that happened some long time ago. And buried in amongst this mass of stone is a little glimmer of gold. Just a little one, little spot, just glinting in the sunlight.
Ooh, gold.
Ronnie is going to get closer to inspect.
Okay. You clamber down your boulder and make your way carefully. The rocks shift a little bit under your feet as you move and approach and kneel down, brush aside some rubble and pluck out a small, sort of diamond-shaped disc. It's about yay big, yay long, yay wide, a sort of metallic golden color.
It's a scale.
Looks kind of like a scale, yeah.
Ronnie is going to pocket that inside of the pouch that she took off of Sir Reggio's. and she's going to kind of like brush the area to see if she can find a few more.
Okay. Add 1 small dragon scale gold to your inventory. And then we'll say give us 100 side for the searching effort. Striker, while Ronnie's working on that, after watching Noel tumble down the mountainside and then disappear beyond your view, what are you doing?
Oh, I was already running after him, trying to catch him. Like, no! At that time, then that song go, oh man. I wonder if he's saying I believe I can just going straight down. So I make my way down the hill and I try to find a path to go down even further.
You said 100 side, right?
100 side, that's right. Striker, give me a 12 side for perception to see if you can find a way down around closer to the foot of the mountain.
11.
11, yes. With your hunter sense, you see the game trail that veers off from the main human path, and you can see that will probably take you to the foot of the mountain, probably line up nicely with the way that Noel was coming down. You start
Yep,
down
so
that
I
way.
start going down that way.
What'd you get, Ronnie?
25.
25. You start picking up the debris, shuffling it around, spreading things around, and pretty quickly you encounter another little glimmer and sparkle in the sun. Brushing it off, you pull this thing out, and this one is bright red, like candy apple red, and is saucer-sized. Slightly different shape. We'll say add that as 1 medium dragon scale red.
It's about 6 or 7 inches, probably. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to continue searching, give me another 100 side. Striker.
Yep.
Wander down this game trail for a couple of minutes, and then you start to hear.
I go, the hell is that? I pull out my little short sword. I was like, what the hell is that? pull out my short sword and start walking slow. Like, hell is that?
After another minute or so, you round a bend, and there is Noel curled up on the ground.
Ooh, I wonder how his wife can deal with that. And I go, okay, so here goes Noel.
He's like, after that deep spearing she gets, she don't mind.
I was like, hey, you're alive. Oh, God, no. Hey, have you seen Ronnie?
Oh man, yeah. When I was rolling down the hill, she stopped my fall. You know what I mean? And
Wait. Did she stop your fall, or you landed on top of her that caught your fall?
it's number 2, but she still stopped my fall. So I mean, it still matters. I mean, it's just I don't know.
And you're still alive?
Yeah, Ronnie. She gets a bad rep for being a hothead, but she's pretty she can control her emotions, in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm going. Well,
All right, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
She went that way.
Yeah, she went to look for some soap,
scales.
Yeah, scales. Yeah, that's.
And I'll start going that way. The way.
Drunk Noel is best Noel right now. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'll start going down to help Ronnie look for some.
All right, you start following the game trail again. Ronnie, did you roll again for searching?
I did.
What'd you get?
Apparently, it's just meant to be 14.
14. You rummage around some more and pull off a rather large slab of stone, and underneath is 3 or 4 nice shiny scales. There's another little one, shade of gold, another red medium-sized one, and 2 rather large blue ones that are probably about a foot in diameter each.
Mm-hmm.
So we can definitely call that large.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you got a couple tails, a little midsection, and close to the head. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Striker,
So what you going? Yeah,
roll
yeah.
me a 12 side for Dex to see how you fare crawling along this game trail.
You said it was 2 of those blue ones, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's what's next.
Do I got 6.
2.
I'll do one more roll.
All right.
So I got a 2 plus 3, 3, 4, 5. 5.
All right.
And I got a 59, so that must mean that is the end of my gathering, I assume.
Striker, you're making your way up this game trail, but you're having a bit of a hard time with it. It's kind of steep, rugged terrain. The scraggly little shrubs and things don't make for great handholds. You pull on one to try and support your weight as you're going around a particularly tricky curve, and it actually rips out the mountainside and almost sends you tumbling down the slope. So you're making some slow going there.
Yep,
Ronnie, after your lovely cache discovery, you get a little excited and you start sorting through a little bit faster, digging stuff up. But this time you only uncover a couple of fragments. It looks like they had once been larger scales, but now they're just little pieces. And some of them are rather dully colored. Probably not large enough to really do anything with.
All the pieces count.
How many pieces are there?
They're like yay big or smaller. And there's probably a half dozen or so that you find as you're shoveling and digging through.
It can be decoration.
Okay.
You gonna roll again? He's rolling again.
Are you taking those little fragments?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So...
And then add a half dozen assorted scale fragments to your inventory. And then roll again when you're ready. Striker, give me another dex. Yep, give me another dex.
Coming at you. Okay, this time it's 6.
Right. You make your way further down the slope towards what you assume would be the foot of the mountain. It's a little bit easier going past this point, and you start to hear some rock falling noises up ahead. Irregular, like they're man-made or something.
I slowly go, not like real rushing, just slowly walking just to make sure I don't step the wrong way or touch anything. Or get hit by Ronnie because she's tossing rocks and stuff everywhere.
How'd you know what I was going to make you roll for?
Because I know.
Make them roll anyway.
I might. Ronnie, what'd you get?
26, so we're back in the saddle.
Okay. You rummage around some more, Ronnie, and you uncover 1 or 2 more fragments that you kind of toss aside. They're in really bad shape, definitely not worth saving. And you pick up a couple of small stones and just chuck them heedlessly over your shoulder. And as you're doing that, you discover a couple of medium-sized scales. There are 3 of them. There's 1 green one and 2 purple ones. And Striker, roll 100 side.
So you said how many green?
I'm getting hit.
1 green and 2 purple?
Gotcha. What'd you get?
I'm definitely 100 sides not on my side today. 73.
Oh, yeah. One of those little stones suddenly appears in midair over a boulder in front of you, Striker, and conks you squarely in the forehead.
And I was like, I feel like this is Sir Reggio's doing. I just feel like he's doing this on purpose to me. I feel like it. And then I go around like, and I walk around a little bit. And I see if I see. I was like, what the hell? Yep. Is that Ronnie?
Yep. You see Ronnie, who's currently ass up in your direction, digging through the dirt and the rocks. Oh yeah, ass up. It's a nice view.
I'll go, and don't mean to say this out loud, but I'm in pain. I'll just go, damn.
Does Ronnie hear this damn?
Give me a perception check.
7. One roll.
Yeah, that's good enough. You hear that behind you, Ronnie.
Ronnie immediately takes the closest rock, doesn't care what size it is, chucks it in the direction of the dam. Doesn't even look, just chucks the rock.
Striker, give me another 100 side.
God dang it. Somebody loves me a little bit, but it still probably will hit me. 31.
No, that's good enough. You just barely managed to sidestep as this rock hurtles towards where your head had been, which is kind of impressive considering she didn't look before she threw that thing.
I go, oh, why you throw that at me?
And as you look back, you notice she's already up in battle stance, axe and all.
And you see me with my hand on my head like, I got hit. Damn.
What the hell are you doing sneaking up on people?
What the hell are you throwing rocks out willy-nilly?
You were interrupting. Never mind.
I came to help. Ugh.
Well, I think I have a good enough haul anyway, so I'm done.
Can I see if I see one good? I just want to see if I can see one good one just after that rock she threw because she's not paying attention.
All right, give me a 12 side for perception.
12 side for perception. Okay, I don't see nothing. It's a 3.
Yeah, just rocks.
Like, you never know. It might be one good jewel somewhere around here. And I go look over like, what about? Oh, no, never mind. That's not it.
And since you walked over, Ronnie just starts climbing back up to head toward the path.
Can I look for a skill while I'm down here? I just want to see if I want it here.
If you want, give me 100 side. Ronnie, you start heading back up the trail. It's a little bit easier going now that you're kind of familiar with the terrain and have come this way before. So I'll ask for a single 100 side to see how you managed to get up the whole way. What'd you get, Striker?
22.
22. A little bit, stuck up, annoyed that Ronnie just sort of brushed you off the way you did. You sit down to prove a point, start rummaging through the rubble, and right off the bat, you uncover 2 dragon scales. One of them is cracked all the way down through.
I'll take it.
Still held together by what looks like a couple of fibers. You didn't really think they would be made with fibers, but that's what it looks like. The other one is intact. Both of them are a sort of a dull blood red.
So you said one is red. What was the other one?
They're both red.
They're both red.
Blood red. One is cracked.
Okay.
Ronnie, what'd you get?
28.
You make pretty decent time walking back up the trail. After about 10-15 minutes or so, you come back to the spot where you left Noel, who is still happily sawing logs on the path.
She just takes a moment, thinks about it. All right, fella, let's get you up. Kneels down and just starts lifting Noel up, at the very least into a seated position, up against the mountain.
I won't make you roll for anything to get him sat up, because you're strong enough for that at least.
She begins just kind of lightly tapping the side of his face. Come on, Noel. Up you go, buddy.
Can you give me 10 minutes?
Fine, stay asleep, and she will fireman carry the slummocks.
All right, give me a 12 side for strength.
You're the best. I don't have to use my legs. Yeah.
I love Drunk Noel.
Drunk Noel's the best Noel. Have I strength check?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, that whole thing threw me off. It's a... Oh, I guess we're not lifting Noel today. That's a 2, and even with my strength, which is a
A
plus
plus
5.
5.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
You start heaving and well, you wanted to fireman carry him, but that doesn't seem like it's going to work. So instead, you just sort of haul him up and put an arm around your shoulder and sort of half carry, half drag him.
In that case, I'll just walk it off. Thanks anyway. And I'm like, I go, I'm good, and I start like, kind of like,
And it just kind of lets him try to walk and kind of monitors and see how much he sways.
Oh, I'm sobering up. I got this. It's like a night in the town. There's just a little water, a little dancing or fighting, whatever, which one, and I'll be sober. So.
Ronnie hears the fighting part and just kind of remembers some of the brawl bars, the bar brawls she's been a part of. She's just like, do I want to incite one just to get him to be sober?
I can see her doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start hobbling your way back up the remains of the game trail towards the main road back into town. The sun is starting to descend, and it's not too far away from eventide now. Stryker, you've got a little bit of light left. Are you sticking around to dig for more scales, or are you heading back?
Yeah, because I want to use some of the scales to make some arrow tips. So.
Okay, all right. Give me another 100 side.
At least want to find that one good scale. That is a. Okay, wait. What was it? Oh, okay. I see it now. That is a 12.
A 12. All right.
For a quick second, since I'm using metal dice, it kind of blended in for like 2 seconds. I was like, wait a minute.
Those low contrast metal dice. Gotta love them. So you dig around some more, shuffle off some more rubbish. Actually, as you're digging, you uncover a number of feathers, which are quite a bit bigger than you would expect for a typical bird. Very stiff, but surprisingly lightweight. They're really dirty, brown and gray with dust and dirt. But for the most part, it seems that they're intact. Some of them are as short as this, but others are like 5, 6, 10 inches long. Some of them even bigger. And underneath some of these feathers, you find another scale, this one medium in size, obsidian black.
I'm just going to take out the feathers in that. So
add a half dozen assorted feathers. And one small black scale.
Small black scale. 1. And it had to be black, huh?
I'm just picking colors at random, so.
Had to be black, huh? See,
but
first it was a black little thing.
That the feathers are there, I already know where the feathers came from.
Me too. That's why I'm like, there.
She's gonna be pissed.
Okay, that's it for me. And I'm like, you know what? I think this might be good enough. Let me start heading back out because I was like, oh, the light is getting low. Yeah, let me start heading back.
All right, give me 100 sides. See if you can retrace your steps without falling off the mountain.
Now I'm gonna fall off the mountain, of course.
Yeah, you just wasted all your luck.
Never mind. I got 12 again.
Okay then.
Right.
What are the odds of 2 12s in a row on 100 sides?
Yeah, I don't like that. Something bad's gonna happen. I don't like that.
You're
that happened last time when I was rolling good.
You will be sorry. So with a 12, and conscious of the fact that the sun's going down and soon you're going to be out of light, you book it down that game trail. Fortunately, with the benefit of having been this way before now and your hunter's sensibilities, you're able to navigate the path much more easily going this direction. And in about half an hour or so, you catch up to Ronnie, who is still sort of supporting Noel as they're walking towards the town.
I slide in and put Noel on my other side, like, need some help, love?
and she still just kind of ignores you a bit.
What did I do to you?
What's that time of the month? That's what she said.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! He's gonna get us both killed. He's gonna get us both killed.
And with that, she goes, right, since you're here, you've got this. And she lets go of her side of Noel and starts walking forward.
Striker, roll a 12 side for strength to see if you follow her into the sudden application of Noel's weight.
Wait. What? Which one do I roll?
Not you, Noel. It's just going to be Striker.
Okay.
It's 9. You said strength, right?
Yeah, strength.
9. I got a 9 plus 2, so.
Oh, you managed to take it reasonably well, actually.
I was like, I got you later, girl. I got you later. Let's go, buddy.
Don't worry, she'll be okay. It's just a few cramps and then she'll be.
Why you just shut up, man? You trying to get us killed?
Married to my wife, I know the deal.
I'm surprised you're still alive because you don't shut up. Walk. Oh crap, we're about to die. We're gonna die.
I'm actually trying to think which bar it was again. It was the ram, right?
The stag, I think.
The stag. That's what it was. Yes, the white stag.
The white
I think
stag.
that's where Ron's headed.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going there?
Well, that's where Ronnie's gonna head. But
Okay. Ronnie's heading to the White Stag. Where are you guys going? You're falling behind a little bit because she's unburdened herself. You following her? You going to another place? I mean, there's plenty of bars and taverns and other places in town.
Does any of these places will recognize me, even with the black hair on me?
Most of them will, because you did used to frequent this town a little bit. If I recall, there's still a Deadpool out on your head.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I look at Noah, I'm like, man, you are wasted.
Hey man, each his own. I'm good. I got this. I don't need it. I don't need any. Wait. Yeah. I'm standing up straight. I'm good.
I slowly let go. I said, okay, let's see what happens.
See, I'm good. And I start walking. Like, whoa!
Oh, give me 100 side, Noel. I want to see if you fall on your face.
Drunk Noel. Just call this Drunk Noel episode 2, okay? He's gonna call this one.
Drunk Noel is best Noel.
I got a 32.
A 32. But you managed not to fall. You just duck and weave, a little zigzag pattern up the street.
Oh. It's just like that one night with him and with Ronnie and Hal.
I don't worry about me. I just remember a song, a bard sung in a bar. It just sounds good. I'm swaying to this.
I said, okay.
Man, that loop player was awesome, man. He had a custom 9 strings. It's nuts. It was like
man.
They call it that neoclassical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, neoclassical. It's the best stuff.
Oh, I love it. Ronnie, you're the first to arrive at the White Stag. And as you come through the door, it's about the time of evening when they get the most patronage. The room is packed. There are people at every table, people lining the counter. But as you come in, the bartender waves at you and emphatically, Ronnie, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to the finest tavern in Kish. What can I do for you?
Something hard, something stiff.
Hard and stiff. Do you want a drink or a drink?
And she just sits
I wish
down,
I could come in at the time that he says that.
Change her expression, just Better make it 3.
All right, a drink
You
it is.
You see somebody say, "Ooh, she's a freak."
Coming right up. Give me one moment. And he scurries away to tap some of his kegs. And a few minutes later...
Oh, that's what they call the dudes, the kegs?
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Your wife would know.
Breaking open the big old barrels, you know what I mean?
She does a really good job of that. I hear she really loves to chug.
Yeah. Squeezing the oranges, to get the best juice out. Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's the, so you guys are.
Can't wait to see the end of Noel's arc with him and his wife happening. Just kidding.
Oh man, it's gonna be wonderful, man. She was faithful the whole time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. And all the guys running out the back have nothing to do with it. They're just there. They were they were doing garden work, sure. Even though they were in the house, but they were doing garden work. They were trimming the bush.
Noel unknowingly knows what every dude in Uruk tastes like. He does.
Oh man.
We're done.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Wait, what's that? You said roll credits?
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Hold on. I got this, guys. I got this. Roll credits.
Wait, do you actually have a roll credits
what's this
button?
on the bed? Is this sour cream? He's like, yeah, man.
I think that's the second time or third time we've done that joke now, by the way.
No.
Okay.
Oh man. I can't. I just can't.
After a few minutes,
I'm tired. I'm going to bed now.
Zoo comes back over to you, Ronnie, with 3 stiff ones in nice long glasses. And a few minutes after the drinks arrive, the door swings open again, and Noel ballets in. Does a little almost pirouette and then slumps into a stool next to you.
And without even looking his direction, she pushes one of the drinks directly in front of him. Doesn't say a word, doesn't look at him, just pushes the drink over to him.
Well, Noel, what you think?
I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't, but maybe one more drink will be helpful.
Yeah, you got to even out.
Yeah.
And she immediately takes the first glass in front of her and just knocks it all the way back.
All right. Ronnie, give me a Constitution check. Noel, are you going to pound the thing like Ronnie did? Or are you going to...
He's like, you know what? Why not?
All right. You give me an endurance check, too. Constitution check.
All right. What you want to roll?
That's 12 side.
12 side.
Striker, you come in the door just behind Noel and watch the two of them pounding their shots.
So
I got a 5.
I rolled a 9 plus my 2 for my con, so that would be 11,
11
right?
for you, and then
I got a
Noel's
5.
got a 5. That's an 8. So, Zoo wasn't messing around when he mixed up this drink for you. It has a little bit of a fruity aroma to it, but mostly it's just bite. And, Noel, it almost knocks you off your stool, but you manage to, stay on there. Ronnie, you're used to these kinds of things, but it's still a really strong drink even for you, and you just sort of put your hands on the counter for a moment and...
Sue, you always know how to make a good drink. It's exactly what I need. And then she immediately just grabs the other glass and just knocks that one back too.
You want any more? I've got you covered. Striker, it's good to see you again, my friend. What can I get for you?
And at the moment of hearing his name, she looks up and goes, "Bring me just a pitcher."
A pitcher of it. All right. Okay, whatever you want, but well, how about some food to go with it? A little bit of bread or cheese. Can I interest you?
She looks at Noel,
Yeah, get some food.
What's it?
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Sure, food, but bring some meat.
I can do that for you, no problem at all. I'll get you the finest meat and kish. 1 second. And he rushes away again. Striker, what you doing?
I just go in. I'm like, should I even come in here right now and deal with? You got drunk and no right there, and I look over there. I was like, she's probably going to be semi-wasted. You know what? Let's have some fun tonight. We're gonna fight and probably die tomorrow anyway. Let's go.
The worst part is, he already called you by your name the moment you walk through the door.
I don't care. I'm looking at everybody like.
I'm more interested in the reaction of the whole bar, knowing that he's now in there. That's what I'm more curious about.
Oh, I already got a plan for that.
Are you actually like as Ronnie looking around to see what happens?
You know
I'm
what?
looking at it.
He's looking around. Ronnie is she's dead on her drink. So just knocking back that second one and just waiting for the pitcher.
Okay, so Ronnie's dead set on the drink. Striker, you said you're looking around?
Yeah, I'm going like, where's Striker at? I'm just looking around like, where's Striker?
What?
Hey,
Give me,
he's doing a Scooby-Doo. Dog?
Yep.
Where?
Give me a 12 side for perception.
11.
11. You kind of glance around like, what? Striker, where? And you see like nearly every eye in this packed tavern. Probably a good 100 people. Every eye is fixed on you.
Right.
And you notice a couple of them are like thumbing daggers or the hilts of swords at their belts. You can see one fella way back in the corner who looks like he might be loading a mini crossbow.
Right. Yeah, let's go get him. I'll go, and I turn around and start walking out. Let's go get him.
Give me another 12 side for performance.
7.
A few of them kind of look at each other like, what? A few of them look at you a little bit uncertainly. But the fellas who were sharpening their blades and loading their crossbows and whatnot, they don't seem to be convinced.
I'm already out the door.
Hey, Garrett, sit your ass down already.
But they said Striker's out that way.
Doesn't matter. Just sit down. You're getting on my nerves.
Fine. Can never go get my bounty. And I just start walking towards the thing.
Alright, you turn around when you're halfway to the door, turn around, come back, and sit down at the bar next to Ronnie. The fellas who were eyeing you glance at her briefly, consideringly, and kind of lean back in their chairs like they're just biding their time. About that time, Zoo comes back around with Ronnie's pitcher and a plate of some unidentifiable but tasty-smelling meat with a little bit of bread and cheese. Ronnie, that'll be 8 silver pieces if you wouldn't mind.
And she drops him a whole gold.
All right, you get 2 silver back.
Son of a whole...
Hey, bartender, you got something called Mushi Mushi? Man, on my travels, it's just they put raw fish on rice, and for some reason it tastes great. It's like, the bartender's like, what?
Raw fish on rice. I don't know what this rice is you speak of, but I do have some raw fish if you'd like it.
No, I'm good. I don't know if you could do
Ronnie
it right.
just kind of looks up. You don't know what rice is.
No, should I? Is this like a cookie or something?
No, we actually used to grow it all the time around my farm.
It's shallow, growing in shallow water.
Oh, yeah, they might have some of that down a little further south, but up in here in the mountains, we don't have that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, right. They don't have that. Oh, right. Oh, man, they don't have that.
Man,
Yeah, they don't have the land.
when the
Yeah,
routes
yeah,
open back up, I gotta see if I can find a way to get you guys some rice. That'll actually help make you a lot of money.
I'd
It's a
certainly be
simple
grateful.
dish. It's a simple dish. You can pair it with just about anything to eat. And it's come so plentiful. One sack will last you at least 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, but and when he grows in shallow water.
Well, if it's worthwhile to import it and I can sell it for a reasonable profit, then I'd certainly be grateful if you'd introduce me to somebody. Yes, yes. Well, enjoy your supper and let me know if there's anything I can get for you.
And then she just kind of waves him to come closer.
What can I do for you?
For the time being, he's Jared, not Stryker.
Okay, whatever you say.
Just until that group behind me leaves.
And he looks around behind you and sees that, like, literally the entire tavern is looking at him. If you say so.
I'm not worried about everyone in here. Just that one table to the left.
If you say so. I would appreciate no getting blood on my tables. Hard to get it back out, you know.
Doing my best.
Alright, well, if there's anything else you need, let me know.
And she looks at the picture. After I finish this, I'll let you know. She just slides the picture in front of her.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys just planning to wine and dine for tonight, or did you have other things in mind as well?
Hey guys, I don't know if I can. I mean, I think I'm done tonight, man. I mean, like, I'm all, I'm
He was
fed.
done 5 hours ago.
And as you're saying all this, you just feel a very firm, planted hand on your shoulder. Drink water and eat plenty. That is your job at the moment.
Oh yeah, hey bartender, you got any good water? I know it sounds weird, but like, yeah, like
Oh, don't you worry, we've got the finest spring water in all of Kish.
Oh, nice. Me get about by 5, 6 and then
He comes back with this enormous pitcher and just sits that on the counter in front of you. You look like you could use this whole thing. If you run out, you just let me know. Oh, and the latrine is in the corner off that ways through that curtain.
Oh man, you're the best. You think of everything.
Let's just say I have some experience in this regard. We are, after all, the finest establishment in Kish.
That yar. And Ronnie takes the pitcher and pours more into her glass.
Mm-hmm.
Picks up a piece of meat off of the plate. Just starts biting into it.
Y'all just gonna... Alright, I'll tell you what. Everybody who's drinking from the very strong unidentified alcohol, roll 100 sides.
Oh, 100 side now.
Yeah, 100 side. 100 side. Noel, you roll 100 side as well to see how much progress you make with sobering.
I got 32.
I got 36.
I was just sitting there. I didn't even order yet.
Not even ordering it? Okay.
I gotta stay alert right now.
The barkeep's right there if you want to order something. Ronnie, you get progressively more and more smashed. Noel, you kind of go the opposite direction a little bit, but more slowly.
Okay.
I just ordered some water and
Ronnie just kind of looks at you. Why aren't you eating, Jared?
I was about to order something.
Shut up and eat this meat on this damn plate.
So you're telling me to eat your meat?
And she just looks at you. Yes! Eat my meat. Stupid.
You keep playing around, I'm going to eat more than this meat right here.
Whoa. Eat your meat, stupid.
I was like, Ronnie, I was just joking. Okay, look, eat your meat. Hey, don't need to get drunk or wasted for this. And I start eating some of meat. Like, see, I'm eating meat.
And she looks around and she's like, "Oh, the drink ain't for you. It's for the pain. It's for the mental anguish. It's for the forgetting. It's for the bar fight that's probably gonna happen because of you." And a bar fight ain't a bar fight unless you're drunk.
Yeah.
Knocks back another cup.
I said, you know what, Ronnie? I like you like this. Let's have some fun tonight.
Oh, don't
boy.
say that yet. You ain't seen me when I'm drunk. Pulls another cup and just knocks it back.
And I kind of scoot over a little bit, like, you know what? I feel like she either's gonna fight me or rape me. Let's just move on over here a little bit.
All right.
Hey, I'm like, hey, wait, not too much, Ronnie. You don't want to end up like me.
You're a fucking lightweight. No wonder why your wife is banging like 18 guys at once.
Oh my God!
Why would you accuse my wife or something like that?
Look, right.
And
Look, we
Zal
wasn't
just
supposed to
kinda
tell him this.
goes,
We're not supposed to tell him that.
It's like, man, listen, I know you guys like to joke around. Look, can you please like not joke like you can make fun of me, but
Right.
And she
You
just
know,
plants her
my wife's
hand
such an angel.
right
She'll
on the
never
back
do
of
anything
your
like
neck.
that.
It's not 16 or 18, whatever you said. It's like 25 guys. We don't talk about this.
Ronnie just kind of places her hand right on the back of your shoulder and just starts shaking you. Relax, I'm just fucking with you. Unless it turns out to be true, then she's fucking behind you. Throws back another one.
Ronnie, give me a 12 side for Constitution.
Oh shit, we're gonna get into a fight.
That is a 10 total all around.
10 all around. All right.
Yes.
You're reeling pretty good at this point, but still managing to stay somewhat coherent. You know.
Right. I think we should, finish up here and go get some rest. Just
Rest.
yeah.
Rest. All you ever wanna do is rest and lie to me.
I never.
You said you left it.
Oh, we don't need to talk about that right now.
You liar.
Like, Ronnie, please, you need to stop right now.
Fine. You want to know a secret?
No, I do not want to know a secret.
Ronnie just leans over on your shoulder.
Right. And it's like,
I
God damn.
think that table to the left really wants to skin you alive.
I go, well, that's not a secret.
But that one guy looks like he wants to fuck the skin when it's peeled off.
And I look at him like, actually, I think he's looking at you.
What? And she just kind of looks over her shoulder like this.
Yeah. Tall, dark, and fugly, who has this massive scar along all one side of his face, and kind of looks like a horse and cart just ran over him repeatedly.
Oh, that's probably the guy from when we were running through. When he was running through Kish. They tried to catch him and got hit by the.
Now that you mention it does look kind of fresh. But man, he be giving you eyes, Ronnie. He be giving you one eye. The other one's like, just shit. But the other one's like, oh yeah, he's looking at you.
She just kind of keeps leaning like this, and then just goes, "Hey, cutie, come here."
And he kind of looks real surprised at his chums. She called me cute. Hey, mates, did you hear that? She called me cute. I told you I didn't look so bad as you said I did. You's a bunch of lousy chums. You ain't my friends at all. And he stands up, and he's like 6'4", 6'5", something, and big and brawny. But he walks with this kind of hunched limp, like that horse and cart really wanted to make sure that it ran over him a couple times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, from doing this all the time.
And he just stumps over.
Oh, that's too good. It's too good.
And he kind of slides in between you, Stryker, and Ronnie. He just slides in, cuts you off.
Oh, hey, my man.
Leaning on the countertop. He's like, "Hey there, darling. You up for a bit of fun this evening?"
That depends. And Ronnie reaches into Sir Regios's pouch and pulls out one of his deck of cards.
"What's this then?"
We're gonna play a little game. And the winner will get a kiss.
"Oh, I like this game."
So, Ronnie takes 2 cards, places them in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 2 cards, places them in front of her. It has to read 21? 21! That's what they told me. It has to read 21 overall. If it goes past it, or if one of us has a better number than the other one, then that person with the better number wins. If you go over, you automatically lose.
Well, it sounds complicated, but alright.
Keep going. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
But
You're leaving at the worst possible time.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Especially when I need you for this part.
Oh, goddamn, no. Go ahead.
So, Ronnie turns her card over.
Mm-hmm.
Automatic 21.
He looks at the card, cocks his head, turns his card over, like a 5 or something, and he leans over behind his shoulder to you, Stryker. He's like, "Can't count that high. What's she got?"
I go, she won.
"That means I'll get a kiss, don't it, love?"
We're both players. We don't get to kiss each other. And then she points to Stryker.
Him?
Wait.
Yeah.
You won't kiss him?
She's like,
Pucker up, Jack.
I don't want.
I was like, wait, no, I thought you said the winners get the kiss.
What?
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Well then, pucker up, Jared. And then she reaches over and grabs him by the scruff and pulls him over and just lands a big one on him.
What the? Wait a minute. What? And I just sit there like, I look down at my, like, huh.
Not bad. And then she just kind of shoves you off.
That was pathetic. I'll bet I could do better than that.
Wait, what? Hey, you look. We go from across each other. So, like, and I point over to.
Yeah, drunk Ronnie is a troublemaker.
I point over to Noah and said, "Well, do better." And I point over to Noah.
It's like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean do better?
I didn't play this game so I could kiss him.
Whoa! I don't, sail that way.
I said, "Well, then you got to win the next round."
All right. Turn over your cards again. Although this time, Mr. Surge, I'm going to make you roll for it.
All right, what are we rolling?
Let's see. Give us 3 6 sides.
3 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6. 5, and that last one is a 2.
Okay. All right. Yeah, looks down. But and he leans over to you again, Stryker's like, "I can't count that high."
That's a 6. I think that's a 14.
Oh, all right. And I've got a 4. I've got 8. Does that beat 14?
No, it does not.
Bugger! What we do now?
I look around and say, and I start backing up again.
Oh, don't be a pussy. Fine. And she gets up from her stool and kind of stumbles a little bit as she's walking over towards the table that this guy just came from. And she, like, plants herself at the table. Hey. So, like,
I'll be back.
We're playing for kisses. And the one guy that we were supposed to be kissing is being a pussy. Which one of you guys are up for a kiss?
And the three men who are still seated at the table kind of eye each other a little bit. And all of three of them raise their hands.
Ronnie just cracks that little devious grin and reaches over and grabs the one in the middle by the hand and pulls him over the table. Come on, don't dawdle.
He slides off the table, carrying a couple of little platters and a mug with him.
Hello? Yes? I gets the kiss, do I?
And then she looks at him, and then just, because he just seems like he's more of a kid than he is like an adult to her. And it just might be because of the alcohol. She just grabs him by his forehead and then just plants a wet one right on his forehead.
Oh, okay.
Now then, another round. Yes? And then she grabs the pitcher and goes, every time you lose from this point on, take a drink.
All right. And Zoo eyes you a little bit concernedly, reaches to his cask of slightly less stiff stuff to refill the pitcher. And around this time, Ronnie, you hear, or more like you feel, the door to the tavern open again. There's a little bit of cold air rushes in, chills the back of your neck as you're waiting for your next drink. And this vague impression of somebody standing behind you.
And Ronnie just kind of... cold air that surrounds with an aura that shuts down all movement, all energy, and all silence becomes even more deafening. And she kind of puts her hand on her hand axe at her side and turns around, expecting to see Mr. Yao.
How did you know?
Just a guess. A very good, poignant
very
guess.
Good guess. Very good guess. Indeed, Mr. Yao is standing framed in the open doorway, arms crossed, a slightly bemused expression on his face as he regards you, Ronnie. You're reminded again of just how tall he is, especially now that you're drunk. And now that he's giving you that kind of amused smirk.
Ronnie shoots one back. Care to play in?
I appreciate the offer, but I'm here for other business.
So then that means you can tell me where Garak is, so I can skin her alive.
I'm afraid you're a bit late to that party.
Left us for dead, she did.
Well, not to her benefit. Our mutual employer was less than pleased with the news she had to bring, and he saunters over to the table that you were just at, and the three men kind of shrink back a little. He studies them for a moment, picks one of them up bodily, drops him on the floor, picks up his chair, slides it up to the bar to sit next to you. The three men at the table hastily get up and leave the tavern, and you notice a few other people also start leaving what they think is covertly, discreetly. Yao sits down, the big glaive still on his back, crosses his arms. His mirthful expression is gone now.
And as he sits next to her, she kind of looks over his shoulder at everybody leaving and just goes, "Have a good night, boys."
One of them actually shouts back to you, "Good luck!"
"Oh, I don't need luck, honey." And she just takes a comfortable position at the bar, just places her hands on top of it, and looks over at Yao over her shoulder. "Let me guess. Our beneficial employer is waiting to see us."
Sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So I had to help the wife and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So just so you know, Yao's sitting at the bar with us now.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Mr. Yao.
And this is what happens when you get up and walk away.
Oh, Mr. Yao.
And he turns to look at you.
I just go to take a piss and I come back to this.
Mm-hmm. Tips his head a little bit. Our mutual employer doesn't take kindly when a contract isn't fulfilled. He expects his item to be delivered, and from what Gadok explained, you allowed it to get into the hands of some Maradi assassins. Awful business, that. Care to explain what's going on?
We got double crossed.
That's not exactly how Gadok phrased it. Why don't you try again? And
Yeah, of
maybe
course that's
don't.
not how she phrased it, when she's the one who left us behind to die in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Pointing at little bitch! And as she says it, she slams her hand axe right into the bar.
Hey, don't put holes in my countertop, Missy.
Sorry about that. I am reminded of multiple things that have pissed me off. And she rips the hand axe off and goes, "I'll be sure to fix that up for you before I leave."
Could you maybe I'll take this outside? And Yao just kind of gives Zhu a look. And Zhu bows meekly and scurries off to the opposite end of the bar.
Hey, I actually like that guy. Don't be mean to him.
I like Mr. Zhu, but this matter doesn't concern him.
Did she also tell you how we lost the one person?
Sorry about that.
Oh, so just so you know, since you walked away, Yao walked into the bar.
Who?
Mr. Yao.
Oh shoot! Wow.
And now he's sitting with us.
Oh,
See what happens when we go to the bathroom, man? Come on.
This is what y'all
Yeah,
get.
man. I had to
The
pull it up, man.
problem isn't that y'all went to the bathroom, is that y'all went at the same time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This is when bad
What?
things happen.
I tried to. I was struggling. I was holding it in so bad.
Should have went before we started the recording. I would have held off for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the game, fool, not in real life.
Right.
Oh,
When you gotta go,
oh.
you gotta go.
You gotta go. Yeah, he's been drinking nothing but water. I started drinking water, and then that kiss kind of made me go. I had to go disappear for a second. I mean, what?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So Mr. Yao.
Ronnie still not making direct eye contact with Yao, but fuming enough that you can tell that she's truly pissed with everything she says. She just goes, "Did she at least tell you about what happened to Regios?"
Aye, she did. And her brother. Unfortunate business that. 2 eliminators in one mission, and a third for failing to deliver. Bad business. Tiamat is, less than pleased, you might say.
You know what the funny thing is? All could have been avoided. All could have been avoided.
Oh, is that so? And how's that?
Tiamat was so gun-ho to throw us on a ship. One that he picked out. Sir Regios had a ship that was ready, forced to leave. That day, all we would have had to have done is return then, and we could have easily eliminated those assassins. But being perturbed by said employer took that opportunity away from us.
It almost sounds like you're, blaming Mr. Tiamat for your own incompetence. I'm sure he'll
he's
appreciate
not the
that.
only. Oh, he's not the only one I'm going to put the blame on. There are some other people who deserve the blame as well. But I won't be getting into that. But yeah, I'm not exactly in the best of moods right now. So, if your employer wants to talk, we'll talk. But you'll need to come here. I'm not going anywhere tonight.
Corner of Yao's lip curls in what could almost be a smile. And, he says, "Fortunately, he's neither requesting your presence nor aiming to come here himself. He sent me to find you and let you know that your little friend in the Murad Assassins Guild is going to have a hard time of it unless you get what he wanted back."
And she, without looking at Yao, just grabs her drink, grabs the pitcher, pulls another drink. She doesn't knock this one back. She takes rather a sip. She sits it down. You know, if I believed that your employer could actually do something for her, he would have a long time ago.
As a matter of fact, when he took you out on his contract, he dispatched a man out to Murad to secure her as per our agreement. And he did, as a matter of fact. As I understand it, she's being held someplace that only Mr. Tiamat and his agent know. For safekeeping, he said. To ensure you got the job done, he said.
Safekeeping. How do we know this? How the hell do we know this is true?
And for that, Yao turns to look at you, Stryker, with a hurt expression. Stryker, you and I go back far enough to know that our mutual employer does honor his agreements.
Yes, and we go way back to know that sometimes he stretches his truth.
Fair. Though in this case, I do believe he was intent on delivering his end of the bargain. Now, you and I both know his temper can be somewhat delicate, so...
Very delicate.
If you don't manage to complete the contract, it's hard to say what he might do to the young lass.
Well, you know what? How about this? I'll go personally. They don't have to come with me. I'll go personally and try to fix this situation, but the whole bounty on my head needs to go away. All of them.
Striker, our
I
employer...
can't run freely.
I understand. And he glances over his shoulder at the last couple of people lingering in the back of the tavern who are watching as if waiting for an opportunity to jump in. I understand your situation. Let's just say that our employer has no wish to see any of you unless you have his package. But if you fail to recover it, not only is your little miss gonna be having a hard time of it, but I'm told Tiamat intends to increase that bounty on your head by triple.
And on that, Ronnie drinks the rest of what's in her cup. Looks at Stryker. Puts up one finger. And bashes the glass in Yao's face.
Ooh, interesting.
Wow. Ballsy.
I'll tell you this. Oh, go ahead, Stryker. Go ahead.
I go. I looked. I was like, "Why am I a little turned on by this?" But and I go,
It's like, the finger. Everybody gets turned on with the finger.
And I go, "Yeah, please don't, yeah."
Ronnie, give me a dex roll to see if you are quick enough to do this without him catching on, but at disadvantage because you're piss drunk.
Okay. First roll is you said off of Dex, right?
Yeah, Dex.
So the first roll overall would be an 8. And then the other one would have been overall 10. So it's not that big a difference.
Ronnie, you sweep the glass forward to try and smash it in his face, and he just raises one hand and catches your wrist, actually, stopping it just shy of his face. And he looks a little disappointed. I wish you'd tried that a little more sober. That might have been interesting. And with what almost seems like tenderness, he plucks the glass out of your hand and sits it back on the countertop.
And Ronnie just looks at him. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't go damaging the fineware. And then she reaches back and headbutts him in the face instead.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Let's see. He's got you like that, so you're close enough. One of his hands is already occupied. So, okay. Yeah, give me, we'll call that a strength check on 12 side for strength.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, that's wow, I'm just not getting the good runs right now. That's a 10 overall.
Okay. You jump forward and headbutt him, which you have to stand up in order to do that properly, because even sitting down, he's taller than you. And you do, and it knocks his head back a little bit, and he just looks back down at you and sighs.
I was like, yeah, she's drunk. She's drunk.
I can see that. Maybe you should take care of her. And he just sort of picks you up, Ronnie, and sets you back on your bar stool next to Stryker.
He like literally picked me up?
Literally picked you up.
Oh,
like Ragdoll picked you up.
Since that's the case, Ronnie's gonna kick him dead in the face.
God damn it.
Just gonna...
All right. Gosh, how do we want to do this? Give me another dex. And this one also at disadvantage because you're going to have to kick up to his head. So, like, you're talking super flexible here.
You're drunk.
Okay, so the first one was you said Dex, right?
Dex, mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first one would have been a 12 overall. The one under that would be a 10 overall.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You manage it. There's not a lot of force behind it because you're having to kick up so high and you're not really that limber. Again, his head snaps back a little bit as your foot makes contact, but it doesn't even draw blood, and the guy just shakes his head as he sits you down on the bar stool. And then he stands up, looming over you, and looks at you, Stryker, since you seem to be the one more in possession of his wits at the moment, and says, Stryker, I trust my message has been received appropriately.
Yes, Sir Yao.
Good. Let me be honest. I like you, kid. Now, I'd rather not see anything bad happen to you or your friends, so just get what the boss wants, eh?
Did we get any help with anything? Like,
Not from him, I'm afraid.
what about you, sir? Come on. Old time's sakes, just help us out a little bit.
I certainly wouldn't mind going harrowing off to kill some Maradi assassins, but you know that my place is here. I've got things to attend to here.
Can we get a couple of coins at least to help fix up our equipment?
He thinks about it for a moment. Give me a 12 side for persuasion.
And I'm holding Ronnie on the shoulder like.
Oh, you're doing that?
I was like, I'm just like, I'm holding.
Are you sure about that?
I'm holding. It's like, it's
Are
okay.
you sure
Ronnie.
about that?
Shut up.
Are you
It's
sure
okay,
about
Ronnie.
that?
Ronnie, it's okay.
And as you say, it's okay. She starts just going mental. Nothing's fucking okay. There's a fucking kid being used as a bargaining chip. They want world-ending fucking destruction left and right no matter where we go. And you just want to fucking bargain. Fuck this. I've had enough with all of you. And she just kind of starts breaking away from Stryker and pulls out her hand axe and charges down. Yeah.
God damn it.
All right,
Well, I
you're
got a
going
1.
full on
Either.
attack,
I got
huh?
hold on. I was supposed to roll a 12, right?
Yeah, you were.
All right, so I got a 1.
All right. You got
So
one.
either way, it's already over now.
Yeah,
So,
he wasn't real impressed
Yeah.
with your persuasion.
I was like, now this happened. I was like, oh, God damn it.
All right, everybody roll 20 side for initiative.
God dang it.
18.
10.
12.
All right, sorry. Everybody say those again. I got crossed. Who said what?
I got 10.
You got 10.
I got 12.
12. Ronnie was 18. Okay. All right. Ronnie, you are the highest go, so what are you doing? You're going at him with the hand axe?
Yeah, she's literally just going to like elbow charge to knock him down and just like axe right in the shoulder as they hit the ground.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Like, Ronnie, no!
Give me a contested strength for knocking him down.
All right. Okay, so that is 16.
All together?
Oh, all together.
Okay, give me a second here. Okay. And a 20 side for the axe.
Okay, so that's 19 plus the attack modifier, which is 7. So that should definitely just be
You're rolling high today.
only because she's really pissed and drunk.
You charge at him, and since it's a short distance and he was distracted with Stryker, you catch him by surprise. Your check does manage to actually shove him down to one knee. And then as you're sort of stumbling past him, recoiling from the check, you kind of twirl to the side and hack at him with your hand axe, which does clip him across the shoulder. That's a d6 plus 5 for damage.
Is that plus 5?
Yes.
So 9.
9.
Mm.
Okay. Mr. Yao is kind of on one knee, grunts as you slash into his shoulder, puts a hand up, nods at the blood, glares over his shoulder at you, Ronnie. All right, then. That's how you want it. He stands back up and pulls the glaive off of his back.
God, Jesus Christ, no.
And takes a step back. And as he steps back, he whirls this thing at you. Glaive has further reach than most other weapons. And
he's a tall bastard.
And he's a tall bastard. And that's, let's see. 15? 15 to hit.
Negative.
All right. He swings at you. You sort of drunkenly weave out the way.
You pussy just like everybody else. And she puts away the hand axe and pulls the gravedigger.
Striker, you're next in the order. Are you getting in on this action, or are you watching?
I'm like, Ronnie, stop. What are you doing?
All right. You're going to try and persuade. I'll say roll a 12 side to see if you can persuade Yao to stand down.
So I'm going like, she's drunk. Like, come on. She's angry. She's drunk. It's probably mostly at me. Come on, man. You don't do this. Ronnie. I can't say that. So, just don't do this.
You shut your lying mouth, you piece of shit.
I got a 9.
A 9? Yeah, that's not quite enough to cut it.
Go.
If you could contain your friend, I might consider it, but she doesn't look too anxious to stand down. Noel, what are you doing during all of this? Are you going to get in on this fray?
Man, I'm still trying to sober up. I'm like, they could take care of it.
Well, give me 100 side to see where you're at on your sobriety.
Just let them fight it out. Like, just go and let them fight.
Ooh, I got a 9.
A 9. You have actually sobered up by this point. Remember earlier you were talking about getting into a good old bar fight to sober up? Although you're not actually participating yet, the fact that it's going on is getting the adrenaline pumping, and you're awake now. You're ready to go.
It's like, you know what? Wait, I start like cracking my fingers, clutching. Oh man! All right, then I start running really fast and drop kick
You're gonna try and drop kick Yao?
Yeah.
The last time the both of us tried to do a drop kick in this game, we both failed.
Hey, let's do this.
Give me
he's still buzzed, man. Let him go for it.
Give me a 12 side for Dex to see if you can pull off this drop kick.
Come on, baby.
I'm looking at this. I'm like,
I need a good roll.
No, what are you doing?
Let's see. Oh, I got a 9.
A 9. 11.
He's got +2 on Dex, right?
All right, yeah, that's good enough. Give me a 6 side for damage.
Oh, 6 side for damage. Okay.
Oh yeah, unarmed strike. Yeah.
4.
A 4. You leap off of your bar stool and run up the short distance to Yao. He kind of turns in a bit of surprise to see you doing this. Just as you jump up, ha! You kick him like squarely in the chest, and he stumbles backward a couple of paces.
I scream out, "No! What are you doing?"
And he looks down, and he looks at you, Noel, when you're now on the floor, and he's like, "What was that then?"
Oh wait, I thought you guys were in trouble.
I ain't fighting you. Ronnie, it is your move.
Oh, we gotta get to a drunken fight. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I gotta get it together.
Bar fight.
No.
Like at this point, all Ronnie does. So for boss's sake here. So you know that meme that everybody always uses of that little girl who's always got that mean mug and all the crowd shots.
Oh, you talking about the one from The Miz?
Yeah. Her.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what Ronnie looks like right now.
You're gonna have to share this with me at some point.
Oh yes.
I'll have him pull it up later. So Ronnie, after seeing Noel do the drop kick, just decides she's just gonna straight run up and check him, not in the chest, in the chin.
You realize that you're like 2 feet shorter than him, right?
That's what the axe is for, baby.
You're gonna check him with the axe. Okay. All right. All right. Give us oh gosh. Should be a strength for the axe strike, but a dex for whether you can hit him or not. Tell you what we'll do. Let's make it a 20 side for this, because technically it's an attack with the weapon.
Okay. So that is a 13 plus 7. That is
20.
Yeah, so
30, 20.
Does that?
Yep, that connects.
Okay.
And then give me
30-20.
Give me a 6 side for the damage.
And then do I still get the since it's with the Gravedigger, do I still get the bonus off of that or no?
No, just your standard +5 modifier.
Oh, because it's just a 6 instead of the 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
This is a D6 +5.
Alright, so I guess that's only 6 damage.
Wow.
One time
okay.
I roll a 1 today and it had to be now.
Natty 1 on the damage roll. Alright.
God, you shitting me.
At least it wasn't a natty 1 on the attack roller. You might have axed
That
yourself.
would have sucked. Oh, that would've sucked.
We got Riggedy Rex, son.
Alright. Let's see. Yao, for his part, is going to come at you again with the glaive. 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Okay, and now I have to find where did my... There we are. Don't get to use these very often.
I don't like when he says that.
It's a D10. Don't get to use
That's
D10s
why I
very
said
often.
that.
Yeah.
You know, like when you say that.
That's 12 damage to you, Ronnie.
Jesus.
Slashes you across the chest
Oof.
with his glaive in a vicious backhanded swing that actually makes you stumble backward a bit.
And he just kind of glances down at her armor.
The armor and your nice goat fur coat, which now has a big cut across the chest. Man, Ronnie's fixing to get herself killed before she even gets to meet the big bad. Striker?
I mean, Striker could probably try to do more to rein her in, but he's not.
Striker, you are up next. What you doing?
Just looking at this, and I'm just like, I just look at y'all like, I'm like, knock her out, knock her. Don't kill, don't just knock her out. Like, but I'm just saying, like, Ronnie, why are you doing this?
Mr. Yao doesn't seem to be paying much attention to you. His focus is on Ronnie.
I'm like, Ronnie, do you really want to die right now before we even get a chance to try to save her?
Ronnie just doesn't hear you anymore.
And I say, okay, fine. You want me in this? I'm in this. And I just bear hug Ronnie real quick.
Okay. We're gonna come back to that. Noel, you're on the ground after having successfully drop kicked Mr. Yao. What you doing now?
I'm like, well, I'm on the ground. I'm like, you okay, Ronnie? Because remember he got swung.
Mm-hmm.
You, what did you say, Ronnie?
All you hear is, "Get the fuck off me!"
Wait, what?
She's busy being bear hugged by Stryker.
Oh, okay. Oh, looks like you're good. Y'all still need help, or you good, or I can go
Help
back
me
and
stop her. That's what I need help with.
oh shoot! And then I make and I look around. I get some water and I splash it in her face.
I think this is the episode everybody just ends. You know, we don't die in battle, we die from this.
This is classic. I love it. The best tavern brawl. Surge, if you're not playing the tavern brawl music for this, you damn well should be.
So I have to check the logistics of that with copyright infringement.
Oh,
But if not, I can try to find a substitute. In what I have in my life.
we need something for this.
Oh my
fine.
god.
All right. That brings us to Ronnie. You just had Noel throw water in your face. You're being bear hugged by Striker.
Okay.
If you want to break the bear hug, you're going to have to do a contested strength check with Striker.
So I'm gonna say before the water reaches Ronnie's face, she's literally elbowing Striker in the back of his head, trying to make him let go.
You're going to have to do the contested strength check. That's 12 sides for each of you.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He's won this one.
What you get?
That is a automatic fail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dang.
Oh wow!
I got a 9 either way.
Yeah. So, Ronnie, you start flailing your elbows trying to smack him, but it may not have occurred to you, but your elbows don't actually go back that far. You can't hit him in the head the way you're trying to. So you're just like, let's get off me! And then he still got you stuck, and at that precise moment is when Noel comes in with a cup of water and just... Actually, it was the whole pitcher.
What? And it hits me too. I'm like, why the fuck would you throw water?
Somebody flip me a coin.
I don't have one on me. You're gonna have to.
Oh,
do
I
that.
got one. Wait. Okay, what you got? I got the coin right here.
So heads, Ronnie like semi sobers up right here. Tails, she just gets more pissed.
Oh, tails.
God damn it.
All right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, Striker says you weren't being rational. Maybe it was just the liquor. I just had to shake you out of it.
And instantly she just turns around and kind of looks up at Striker. Why are you holding me?
Didn't you just hear what I just said?
She just stomps on your foot, make you let go.
Too bad. It's not your turn right now.
That's right. It's
I go.
Mr. Yao's turn.
I go.
What you doing?
I go, listen. If we kill him or attempt to kill him, he's going to kill us. I'm just going to say this. I know Mr. Yao. Mr. Yao ain't no pushover. He's pretty strong. One of y'all going to die. Pretty sure it's going to be you. And then you'll never save Riku. And you never get your revenge on Gadok or those assassins. Because I'm pretty sure you want to kill that bitch. So, how about this?
That's right. That's right. You were away. Gadok's dead.
No, what was it? Gadok? What was the other one?
No, Gadok's dead now. you guys were away from the monitor, so you missed half the conversation.
Well, Yao heavily implied it, but he didn't outright say it.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm going to say this, well, just to say it anyway. If she's not dead, you get to kill that bitch either way. Twice. So, calm down. We can talk to this like civil human beings that we are. And I look at Noam like, some of us.
Hey, I'm glad I can help. Yeah.
You toss water in her face. You splash me. You lucky I don't kill you right now.
Kill me for what? It's just water. I make a face like.
Let's do what we gotta do to save her. Whether he's telling the truth or not, we need to save her.
All right. What, you got any plans?
And I go, Ronnie, are we okay now? Or do Mr. Yao have to continue fighting you?
Ronnie, you notice her muscle tension just happens to come down, and she's not really saying or doing anything. She's just kind of standing there with her head down.
And I'm sitting there holding. I'm like, yeah, that means something bad is about to happen. But let go.
A moment later, you hear the axe drop to the ground, and all you hear is.
Wait. Wait. I go, Ronnie. Ronnie.
Mr. Yao, at this point, lowers his glaive a little bit, tilts his head to the side. Did she fall asleep on me? I ain't never had a woman fall asleep on me.
I said, I bet you did, Mr. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Somebody done lost their groove muscle.
And I go, man, stop lying, Mr. Yao.
This is downright embarrassing.
Well, at least, well, I mean, it is before you finish, though, you know. I'm just saying. So I'm pretty sure it's after you finish.
Striker?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll let you all live if we agree and we never mention that she fell asleep on me.
Hey,
but she fell asleep on top of you.
I didn't see. And I'm like, all right, Mrs. Yao, I didn't see nothing, hear nothing. I didn't even hear stories about it.
Yep, I agree.
This man gets it.
You know what? And I was like, you know what? I got you. And I just take her like, hey, you got a room available?
And Zoo sort of pops his head up from behind the counter where he was hiding from the fight. Oh yeah, I can do that for you. Finest room in Kish. Second floor, third door on the left. Don't worry about the payment. I'll deal with it later.
Okay. And I say, no, grab the axe and I start walking her to the room.
All you hear her mumble as she's just still snoring away. Papa, no bed bugs.
Oh, I promise no bed bugs this time. I'm sure of it.
I hope so. Carry her up to the to the room.
Then you just hear, Papa, when's Rory coming home?
Rory will be home soon, baby. Rory will be home soon. And I'm like, who the fuck is Rory?
Oh my. You guys. You guys. What am I gonna do with you?
As I'm walking out, I said, Mr. Yeah, we'll make sure we get everything squared away.
See what you do. And he puts the glaive back in its holster on his back and stalks out of the tavern.
Hey, Mr. Yeah, you sure we can't get a little bit of coin?
He looks at you blankly for a moment.
Hey, I gotta try.
At the blood streak running down his shoulder, the bruise on his chest. Looks back up to you like,
hey, I didn't do it. I'm talking about just for me.
Hey, Mr. Yao, that was a good drop kick, man. You got a reward for that. Come on.
He does. Clean. He looks back over his shoulder for a moment and said, "You know, it was a good drop kick. I ain't gonna lie. Don't do it again."
Also, best drop kick in work.
All right, I go. All right, Missy, I take her up to the thing, lay her in bed, and go. Damn, he messed up a nice new. She's gonna be pissed when she wakes up. So I take the little coat off and I go. Let me sew it up for her. Maybe she won't be so mad.
You have a sewing kit?
Now I'm pretty sure I can find something. I go back down and go. Hey, hit the bar like. Now you gotta.
Oh yeah, Jared, right? That's what we're going with right now.
I mean, it's too late now, man. Shoot, everybody knows who I am. Look,
it's fair. There are only like 2 or 3 people left in the tavern at this point. Everybody else left because of the fight. Like, oh, okay, yeah. What do you need? She's not awake, is she?
No, she's asleep. I'm about to go back up there in a second. Before she wakes up, I need to fix this. Do you have any needle and thread?
1 second. Rummages around in the back room for a moment. He comes back with a rusty, barely used looking needle and some yarn. It's not thread, it's actual like yarn. This is all I got in the back room.
I mean, It's better than what I used to use back in the day.
Well, good luck. Here you go. If she gets angry, it didn't come from me.
How much was for the room again?
Don't worry about it. Just don't destroy my tavern.
You sure? I mean, I got it. All right, look, we'll settle this in the morning, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I go back up to the room. Back and make sure she's still asleep. I'm like, all right, she's still asleep. All right. Listen for a snore. Okay.
Papa, I want to be the big spoon.
And I'll sit down in a nice little corner, take the needle, and say, dang, this really is rusty. Try to clean it as much as I can, scrape a little of the rust off and a little make sure it's still nice and smooth so I can go through. Make sure it's sharp. Take I say, God damn, this got to be some thick yarn. So what I do is, I start peeling some of the layers off to make it at least a little bit thinner so it won't be so thick. And then I start going at it.
Right.
That's all.
Give me 100 side to see how well you pull this off. Noah, what are you doing during all this?
I'm like, man, Mr. Yao's more calm dude than I expected him to be. I drop kicked him in the chest and he was like, hey man, what are you doing? I'm like, wow. I was expecting to swing at me or something.
I got a 63.
Oh, and then you roll one too?
No, you don't need to roll anything. That was just for Striker's sewing attempt, which goes very badly.
I'm like, you know what? Start over a little bit. Let me pull it back out. Make sure it's nice and clean. Like, all right, let's try this again.
All right. Give me another 100 side.
Dang, what is going on? They don't want me to do that. Jesus, 61 this time. They really don't want me to do a good job.
It's definitely not working very well for you.
So close to 69, yet so far away.
I want to try one more time, and I hope I get a 69 this time.
You didn't believe in the heart of the dice. That's what happened.
I go, you know what? Maybe
this is not Dungeon Dice Monsters. Don't you dare bring that game
maybe I'm doing it from the opposite side. I looked, I said, wait, I'm doing it from the other side. Whoops. Flip it over and try to sew from there. See, I gotta do it right. See, all right, start. Here we go again. Come on, better or 69, baby. You know what? F it. This is gonna be the way it is, and it's gonna be on the inside, so she ain't gonna see it too good. So that's a good thing. 73.
73. It is actually markedly worse, and as you're about halfway through the first pleat, you actually break the yarn, and have to start again. And about 2/3 of the way through on the second round, you break the yarn.
I say, you know what? Let me, maybe, I look around and say, anything else in there that I can use for better string? So can I do a perception check of this whole place to see if anything better?
Give me a 12.
I got a 7.
7. There's nothing in the room that looks like you could use it for this, although you do recall you have a spare bowstring in your inventory pouch.
I don't want to use my bowstring. Well, I mean, the bow is enchanted, so if something happens, not screw it, I'll use it. If it's a lot thinner, it might be easier to work through.
All right.
I am going to tell you not to do that.
What? I can get another one.
But what if you break it? Then you've wasted it for nothing.
But
no meta. Ronnie's asleep.
No meddling.
Fine.
Ronnie's asleep. Roll me another 100 side.
Oh right, I forgot to check in with the.
Mama,
no! I swear I didn't knock over the pie.
I was like, I wonder what kind of pie that was.
That's right. You guys skipped dessert with the fight.
Not too bad. 58.
58. The bowstring is not really any thinner than the yarn, but at least is a lot stronger, and you get through the first full pass without breaking it. Unfortunately, it's also shorter than the yarn, and so you really only have enough to do one, maybe 1.5 passes.
I mean, as long as it's tight enough, I said, all right, let me go halfway through again just to make sure it's nice and tight. Or what if I could? No, because it's shorter, so I won't be able to do extra long little passes. So I just go through it. I said, I look at it, I said, okay, tighten it a little bit more. Okay, turn it over. All right, maybe just maybe the half path up here in this little section might work. So I go turn back over, do it again, go through the other way.
All right, give us 100.
And that is a 44.
All right. You finish your pass and you tie off and break off the needle and turn the thing back over to look at your handiwork. You notice that the thing is kind of cattywampus a little bit. There's a noticeable offset between the upper and lower pieces that you joined, that it's not straight, but at least it's in one piece now. Like the heat retention is back.
So what you're saying is it's crooked.
It's crooked. It's crooked.
I say, and I'm like, I think I'll make her uncle very proud right now. And I lay it to the side, and I'll just sit back in my little thing and just make sure she's okay. And I'm like, no. Where's Noel at? Is he still drunk? He must be at the bar. And I say, hi.
He probably fell asleep in the corner. He was definitely in the room with us. So
There are, I didn't mention it earlier, but as you walked in, there are 2 cots in the room. It's one of the larger rooms. It looks like Noel is seated or passed out on one of the cots.
Yeah. I look over, I say, oh, dang, God dang it. I just go, I look at the beds, I'm like, do I really want to sleep on this floor? I mean,
The beds are large enough. They could sleep 2 apiece.
I say, I can either go over Noel. I think I'll just sit on this corner and just make sure she doesn't sleepwalk out of this dang on place. Try to go pick a fight with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I sit down, I go, pass straight out.
All right. I'm thinking, gents, that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Yeah, you can leave it there. Yeah.
it'll give me at least a week or so to think of Ronnie's hangover. I want to play this out.
Mm-hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? It's been a whirlwind adventure. You got Drunken Knoll Roll, bowling for Ronnie's. You got Dragon Scales.
Yeah, bowling for Ronnie.
You got a
Bowling
bar
for Ronnie.
fight. You got Drunken Ronnie playing kissing games with the local denizens, I think is the right word for the tavern.
Yeah, let's go with
denizens.
denizens.
Yeah, denizens.
Yeah, denizens. Apparently, I got a kiss from Ronnie.
And
I had
yeah,
to go take care of that.
Stryker got kissed by Ronnie and almost murdered by Ronnie in a span of like 30 minutes. So I think he's doing really well. Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend will be very proud of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Let's
she's
see
gonna
how she
slap you
takes
silly.
the kiss part.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how she takes the kiss part.
Yeah. So, if you like this crazy content that we create, and normally I would say I don't know why you would, but this was a pretty good episode, not gonna lie. If you don't enjoy this episode, there's something wrong with you. Put that out there.
There's something to be had about enjoying an episode of any kind when everybody's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I was the only sober one.
For
So,
once.
if you want to see more of this crazy content where Noel and Ronnie and everybody gets drunk and into bar fights, hit that like button. Click subscribe if you want to be notified for when we release more of these crazy videos. And if you have more suggestions for devious, awful things that we could do to our characters, comments down below. Leave them. And we will see you on the next one.
Yes.
Yes. Don't forget to bowl for Ronnie's.
Oh, we're under early.
The Rolling Noel Bowl.
Rolling No Bowl.
Yes.
Coming to Olympics near you. What?
We're making this an Olympic sport now?
Well,
Yeah.
why not? He did
All right,
go
cool.
for distance.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair enough.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.